Ralph here from Microjig. I get questions all the time about how to finish your grids when you're building your tables or your fixtures or your sleds. So let's cover that real quick. I don't want a lot of finish on here. I don't want it too slick. When you're clamping things, you need a little bit of friction underneath. But we don't want glue to stick. We don't want the moisture to be absorbed too much. So if you want to do a very light coat of a top coat, either shellac or varnish, that's fine. You can do that. I generally just use a little bit of paste wax. And so what I'm going to do is just get my rag waxed, and then I'm just going to work on each grid groove or each square as I go and just rub in a decent amount of wax. It'll help protect the surface. It'll help keep the glue from sticking, and it keeps the moisture transfer down to a minimum without making it too slick. Easy to do. If it gets damaged, you can always add more paste wax. Now on the inside of the grooves, you can use a brush, like a little flux brush like this one, and just kind of wipe the grooves with a little bit of paste wax. You can do that, but it's a lot of work. What I like to do is to take my clamp, or even the hardware, apply paste wax to the clamp. Now this is not only going to help it slide easier in the grooves, but it's also going to apply that wax throughout the grooves. And just anytime you're putting your clamps in to do your work, go ahead and put a little wax on them. Same thing with the hardware. I can apply a little bit of paste wax to the dovetail track screw, in this case on the ring clamp, and then it'll slide back and forth much more easily. That's what you can do to protect your work surface, your grid work surface, and get the most out of it over the long term. A little bit of finish, maybe a top coat, but I prefer the wax on top. Don't make it too slick.